So yeah, the weather's getting better, means I could get this out. Anyway, why am I standing like an idiot waiting for JP? What's he doing?
157,000 miles, that just will not do. 57,000 miles, yeah, that'll do.
JP, I've been waiting outside for you.
Huh?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing? What you got in your hand?
Coop clocks.
Oh my God, you know you can't be doing that. We got in trouble for this last time.
Two-directional drill. You run it backwards, the numbers go down. Watch your speedometer.
That's what got us kicked out.
Yeah, but look, 500 miles on a coupe.
Oh my God, JP.
All right, 600 miles.
Oh, I'm not saying nothing. I'm going, oh, come on, we've got work to do.
All right.
Hello guys, welcome back to Autosportivo YouTube channel, and you are welcome today with us on this glorious day.
Yes.
Has summer arrived yet, JP?
It feels like it's good. I'm going to have to start bringing out the suntan lotion in a minute.
Yeah. And these guys are in for a treat because we're giving them one of our boring... What do we do? One of our boring test
Talking
drives.
crap
Yeah.
about two cars.
When me and JP take two cars out and we bore you to death.
Yeah,
'cause
decide which one's better or turn around and say, they're both all right.
And at the end of it, we have no clue.
Yes.
So yeah, join us on today's journey versus the Punto GT and the Uno Turbo. And what's good is we're doing today 80s versus 90s. And basically the Punto GT was the next one up from the Uno Turbo. So we're going to see how they both compare. I already know what my favourite car is, but I'll let you know later. Comment below, tell us what you prefer, the Uno Turbo or the Punto GT. We won't ask him because it's Punto GT King here and we know what car he prefers, so there's no point even asking you, is there?
I do like the Uno.
Yeah, but you're Punto GT King, so... Oh, and this is the first episode we've managed to show the guys that it's finished and we're driving it out today.
Yeah. Well, I did see the short, but...
Oh yeah, but we ain't done an episode on it yet.
No.
Should we show them around it?
Yeah, let's show around it, but...
Remember, guys, what this car used to look like. And it was never going to be no show queen. We just wanted to make the best of what we had, slap it together, and get it running again.
Yeah, pretty much. Cool,
Yeah.
Right, let's show around these cars. This is GT1 or 2, so it's about 140 brake, I think it is.
Was it? I thought it was less than that.
135 or 140.
Okay. Say it.
The horsepower used to be more on the GT1s and 2s, and then the
Did it?
GT3 was the lesser one.
That's you telling me that. That's not me. That's yours.
It's already recording, mate.
Oh, is it? Oh, I've got to better pretend I know what I'm talking about then, eh? Yeah. So, even though this is a GT1, it's got all the GT3 interior, the steering wheel, the seats, which have GT written on them, which personally I prefer so much more. It's nicer. What do you prefer?
I prefer the GT3 interior.
Yeah, it's nicer, isn't it? So, do you remember, guys, when this was just a bare shell in here? It was full of junk. Well, look how lovely it is now. It's lovely. Sunroof even works. JP fixed the horn last week.
I won't tell them how. MOT purposes.
Yeah, got through an MOT. Not a dodgy one, a real one. But check this out. Well done, JP. You've done really well with this. That looks pretty, don't it? And there's JP's horns.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Should I tell the
Yeehaw.
story on that?
You can do.
It's only temporary measures. Basically, the only thing that wasn't working was the horns. The guy bodged it all inside, and I spent like nearly a whole Saturday fixing the steering wheel, the clock spring, and the horns. You can hear them all working inside the car when you push the button,
Hear the
the
relay.
relays and everything. However,
The wiring's
the wiring's disappeared, and we really need to investigate where the horn wiring's gone. And I really wanted to get it through an MOT, and the only thing left was to do the horns. So JP kindly wired in temporary horns for MOT purposes. So, oh, and what else? We've got a TD05.
Yes.
So
So this one's modified, so
Yeah, it is
it's not a
modified.
standard comparison.
When I was doing it at the beginning, I wasn't into putting a bigger turbo on it, but JP insisted that we did.
Well,
And it was
there.
in the boot. And we had a custom downpipe all made. Rich next door done us the exhaust. Even though it's really, really laggy, when it does come on, it is.
And the noise it makes as well is...
Last week when we took it to the park, we haven't laughed like
This
that.
is what I said. It's like, when was the last time me and you sat in a car and genuinely laughed?
I wish we had that on GoPro.
Yeah.
That was brilliant. I actually went home feeling happy for a change. So that's that.
It's obviously got the, you stand out the way, full
It's got big
bar
front
bath
mount
kit.
intercooler, the letterbox.
vent. I do like the letterbox vent.
Yeah.
Always suited the GT.
And you know what? It looks so aggressive, isn't it? Come on, how aggressive? If I saw that in my rear view mirror, I'm like, oh, okay. And it's running, I don't know what it's running.
Well, I don't know what it's running. I think it's probably about 150. I have turned it down because of...
You think it's 150?
I think it's about 150.
We do. The only thing we do need to do to it is take it to Bruno.
Yes.
And
take to BDS Motorsport and get it mapped,
finally
because he's
tuned.
got the equipment to map these ECUs. So.
And then that'll be it, really.
Yeah.
For this.
But we're not going for power. We just want it to be reliable. So.
Yeah.
150, 160, that'd do.
The bodywork isn't the greatest, but it's not a concourse car.
No.
It's actually a car you could just jump in, don't care, and have fun. I had to get home last night and I did have fun with this. But it looks cool. You don't see him no more.
No.
So, oh, and we ended up opting for the coupe alloys, didn't we?
Yes, coupe alloys just suit, especially the R-Path kit. The other alloys just they just look tiny.
Yeah.
They're like biscuit wheels.
That's about it really on this one. It's all running now, been used. So that is that. Now, coming over to the Uno Turbo. Personally for me, it is Uno Turbo for me. As much as I love Punto GT, Uno Turbo for me is like where it began with my passion for Italian cars. The Uno Turbo and the
Fact you can't open doors.
and the Tipo 16 Valvola. These are my two most favourite cars. This one comes with its own cobwebs.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's been sat for a little while, hasn't it?
It has, but it started on the button, didn't it?
It did, to be fair, it did start.
Okay, so for me, the Uno Turbo Mark 1 is so much more special because you've got literally the turbo, i.e. in the seats, the red carpet, the red belts, the dials even look special. JP in a minute do like, you know, your thing. And it's just more special and it's more scarier. The Punto GT was more, it's more finely rebuilt. It's got ABS, it's got
power steering. This doesn't have power steering.
It's got more driver aids. It's more refined. Same engine, well,
similar.
Yeah. Uno
I think
Turbo
the CC
Mark
on the Uno is slightly less than the Punto GT.
They changed it from that to that. We should have got a Mark 2 Uno Turbo, shouldn't we? We did have one.
Yeah, but as you said, I think the Mark 1 looks better. Unfortunately, this one is a bit different because it's got the body kit on.
Yeah, Hallman body kit with the Integrale alloys. This is tuned as well, isn't it? Nick tuned this one.
Yeah, but I think we turned it down.
Did we?
Yes, we don't exactly know what boost it was supposed to be running at.
So come round. I know we've had this on the channel quite a bit, but we wanted to do a comparison today of 80s versus 90s, and this is what we had in the back to dish out. But I love this car. It's really cool. Looks aggressive as well. Look at it. Looks like a mini Integrale. Some people might not be a fan of it. I prefer like my one. It was all original. But hey ho.
I like the body kit. I like how this one looks.
Cool, isn't it?
I don't know if I agree with taking off the big wing that was on it.
Oh yeah.
Remember the big
Do
wing?
you know what, guys? If you want to go back, scroll down. We did a restoration on this. So this car belongs to a cousin of mine, Nick. He's had this since he was 17 years old.
Was it his first car?
His first car. And he's 43 years old now. This was his very first car, and he just kept it. And then it just disappeared in his garage for 17 years. And guys, you can watch the episode of when it got pulled out of the garage, what it was like.
Then him complaining because we were replacing him. He goes, well, that was brand new. Yeah, 17 years ago.
But watch the series, guys. JP will put a link somewhere around here.
Well, I'll put a picture. You have to put the link in.
Yeah, okay. But I think what we should do is you do your thing, go around it, and then we're going to take them out and drive them both.
What are we going to start with? I think the Uno.
Uno, okay. Last time we took it out, it broke down.
Do you want to like get the?
How many times have we broken down in this car? Quite a few.
There was, yeah, I think one.
They could watch it too on the
let's see it.
series.
Let's see it. They watch it.
All right. Uno
It's fun.
turn.
It's quite fun. When me and you broke down.
Yeah, do you remember?
After saying, yeah, we're only going down the road, it'll be all right.
And then
it
James
broke
and
down.
Zivil had to come rescue us.
Yes.
Rest in peace, guys. I don't think this car likes us. It always gives us, every time we take it out, me and you, it gives us crap.
I think it's just a old Fiat, mate, to be honest.
How old is this car?
89, so what's that?
Oh, this pulls better than the Punto GT.
But it's got a tiny turbo on it.
Oh mate, this is much better. So much better. Did you feel that?
Yeah, but
Oh look, boom there.
it doesn't have the higher torque than the Punto GT does. But anyway, like 1989, so what, 10, 30? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's going to be 40 years old soon,
Is it?
I think. Yeah,
Really?
by my maths.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is so much more fun. Oh, I can't believe this is going to be 40 years old soon. Oh, that's sad.
So when it's 2029, it's probably, yes, when it's going to be about 40 years old.
Oh, man. Oh,
Same as me, I was 1989.
you're going to be 40 years old
Yeah,
soon.
this car's probably the same age as me.
Turbo just comes on. Oh,
Gearbox sounds a bit crunchy there, boy.
This is so much more fun than the...
But what's it feel like? Talk about the car.
Okay, gearbox is absolutely rubbish, but I know the gearbox on this
Do the window up. It's
is,
windy.
is the early phase one. So they did like a phase one and phase two, and this is the early one. It's rubbish. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's like the same gearbox you find in the Strada. Not Strada Abarth, because that gearbox is amazing. It's rubbish anyway. It's like a wooden spoon in a bowl of soup. However, once it gets going and that turbo comes on,
It's got a punch to it.
that's what I like, the punch. This is definitely more...
Steering. What's the steering like? Like without power steering.
No power. It's cool, I like it. You feel more...
You can feel more. You feel the road. You feel
Yeah.
more planted.
This is really fun.
I like the old school dials as well.
Did you want to drive back?
Can do.
Or should we go on our track?
I would say we're going to go down the long straight, then back up, and then. It does sound cool.
So much better than a Renault 5 Turbo. I'm so sorry. Oh, what am I sorry?
Yeah, no. it
God,
is
the
better.
Italians had it right. God, it's like a little go-kart.
It's fun.
I forgot how good they were. Life doesn't get better than this, does it? The sun's out, there's blue skies, we're in an Uno Turbo.
Aircon would be nice.
Yeah, I'm bloody boiling. I feel like I'm in a hot box.
As you see, everyone looks and smiles. It's just a noise. I love old school turbo noises. The dump valves.
I love driving this. This is much more fun. You want to take over?
Yeah, I'll give it a
Is
little
this a
swap.
safe place?
Yeah, be alright. It's an Italian, you just do that. Oh.
No. You remember last time what happened when you pushed that?
Oh yeah, it started killing the car.
Don't fucking touch the buttons. It died last time.
Right,
And
let's
we're going
swap
to get
quick.
it started. Don't touch nothing.
Right. You have to hold on to that. The clutch feels so much better than this and the GT.
See them builders?
Cool. Bit of a. Oh yeah.
Oh, bag it out.
Was it only going 20 miles an hour? It does sound so cool. All old school turbo cars sound cool.
Yeah.
The old Escorts, you know,
feeling? What do you reckon?
It's,
Don't the dials just feel
the dials,
special?
yeah.
How special do they, like when you look at them? There's only 2 set of dials I love in the car, and it's Uno Turbo Mach 1 and the Integrale.
Yes.
They're the only 2 dials I think, wow.
But it steers nice. You know, yes, there's no power steering. You've got to use some muscles.
I like that.
Yeah, but I can feel.
What do you reckon?
I like it.
Punto?
I really like it.
Do you think the Punto will outdo this?
It's difficult. They all have their perks and the niches. You know, the dials. I think I prefer the dials in this than a Punto.
Yeah, all day long.
I've never really been a fan of square dashes.
What do you think to like the switches for the lights?
Oh yeah, old
the
school up
wipers?
here. The fact that there's always something electronical that doesn't work, like we've got a switch somewhere that turns the car off.
Yeah, as we found out last time.
Yes. But that noise!
And you think, we would rewind now, back to the early 90s, and
Yeah.
you're driving this. There's not much to keep up with it.
No.
How special were turbo cars back then though?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a turbo, wow. I want to go back in time.
Cars were a lot more special back then.
Yeah, that
Cars back then have more character.
Yeah.
More of a personality. Any car, old Fords, old Fiat,
Yeah.
any old car, I don't care.
Now everyone just lives.
Even old Rovers, people love old Rovers now, but even they've got fucking some sort of character.
Now it's just everyone's boring.
It's boring.
And copy each other.
Yeah, all electronic stuff. There's no fun. Like as I said before, when I had my Focus, yes, it's a powerful car, the ST225, but I could hold it with one hand and just put my foot down and go over 100 miles an hour and just be like, yeah, cool. With an old school car, you're frigging like that,
Yeah.
like fighting it. I love the fight. You know, torque steer. I love all of that. But yes, we're back now. Didn't break down. And we'll take the GT out. But I guess being an old school turbo, we've got to sit here for 2 minutes now, let the turbo spool down.
That bonnet cut my thumb.
We'll have to look into that. Probably needs a new bonnet cable, to be fair.
I might have got sepsis.
Nick, you need a new bonnet cable, mate.
Alright, okay. Already.
The
I
seats are
can
comfier.
feel- Yeah. Already I can feel though it's more
You want to close your window?
refined. Definitely more refined. However, answer me this. Why has the Punto GT never got enough recognition?
You know what? I don't actually
Like,
know.
these should be a 10 grand car now, I think. Like the Uno Turbo is, they're high priced now. But these, they're not.
No, I think, well, you broke the record, I think. No, did you break the record?
The yellow one we
Yeah.
restored, yeah. And I broke the record of the Uno Turbo at the time.
At the time?
Yeah,
That got smashed.
yeah. Like,
but-
why are these cars? Why are these
I
cars?
don't
not
actually know.
Why are they not?
Is it because of like they're mostly all being modified in some way? It's very, very rare to find one. But then, to be fair, they're not fetching coupe prices. But these are a lot rarer than the coupes, I think.
They are, aren't they?
I don't actually know. I don't know.
Well, then coupe
It's a shame.
prices, they should be a lot more than what they are.
Should they?
Yeah, they should. In Italy they are. In Italy this is worth more money. In Europe. But it seems to be here, they're not. The Tipo 16 Valvoline that I've got in at the minute, the left-hand drive one from Naples with 33,000 miles, I put it on an Italian Facebook group, Tipo one. They've all gone nuts for it. My inbox has been crazy. People want it. But when I was trying to sell a normal right-hand drive one,
I don't know. But anyway, how does the car feel? Let's talk about the car.
right, second gear,
Go on, give it a pull.
nothing.
It's a more powerful than that Uno, boy.
The brakes are better, but you don't get that. Do you know what I want to feel? I want to feel that in my seat, and I don't.
You're not going to get that from these cars, though.
The Uno, I do.
No, the Uno is not as powerful.
All of a sudden,
Uno is nowhere near as powerful as this.
how does it feel now we fixed the gearbox mount?
I mean, it's not knocking its tits off.
Sounds good.
It sounds awesome. Sounds awesome.
It's more refined. It's not as scary as the Uno, but it's still quick with that bigger turbo.
Do you think the power steering helps? Like with the Punto GT, I do admit you still do feel the road, but I think I've already driven this, so I can compare. Oh, drain pipe.
Sorry.
The Uno feels more planted to the road, but I think that's because of the non-power steering. I get more feedback through the steering wheel. Where this you don't, but you get enough.
So, like, you know, 3,500, 4,000 revs.
But yeah, it is a Subaru turbo that's on this.
TD05?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Subaru and Brett said TD04.
No, TD5.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got a bigger turbo, and when it does come in,
It punches.
it does go. You think shit,
yeah,
but
I think you just
it takes
got
a while to get there.
Yeah, but then
Uno, it don't.
Yeah, but then this is what I mean by if you want the turbo to come in quick, just drop it down 2 gears, not 1. The old school way when you put a big turbo on it.
Oh my god, what is that on a trailer?
That's not going towards you, is it?
I think it is. We better turn around.
Well, we'll go down to the same bit and we'll race it back. We'll do a little swap. So it goes to the same place as the Uno, and then we'll fly back. It does sound so cool. Like this GT in particular, I think sounds cool.
I'm so hot.
It is warm. It sounds awesome.
It's not until you hit third gear.
Yeah.
Third gear, shit, it goes.
Brakes are definitely better in this.
First and second's rubbish. I'm driving it back.
What?
I'm driving it back.
No, I'm driving back. Viewers want to see the Ginger Man
In the Punto
in the GT.
GT King, yeah.
But yeah, no, earlier on fixed the revs because it was revving a bit high since we changed the idle control valve.
What I like about this car is like how it just, when you arrived, you and Dan were like, what the hell? And you just didn't see you didn't have no vision.
Oh, yeah. It's
And
the
that's
GT
the trouble
boy.
with you. You've got no vision in life, JP.
Who got it all running and shit?
You.
Exactly.
I had a vision. I thought, I got Dan, Mechanic Dan, and I got JP, Punto GT King. And between you two, I had a vision of getting this back to how it is.
See, that's how you got to get it if you want to go off the rip. Just got. Well, I'll go slowly around this bit because we hit the floor.
You know what? I feel like it was more quicker on the original wheels.
Yeah, it probably will be. But
I can smell burning.
nah, we're right.
I can smell burning.
There's all these builders out here, boy. It's just the heat. The car's below half. I prefer the handling of the Uno,
Yeah.
but I love that noise. But again, this is modified, isn't it? It's,
you love the noise of the Uno Turbo. I know what you'd rather have this anyway.
I would rather this because of I love Puntos. Punto, you know, these
Yeah.
GTs.
I didn't expect you to say Uno.
But it's very, very close. But the Uno is just an older Punto, if you think about it, really. I love the retroness of the Uno.
Once it goes, it goes.
It goes,
though.
yeah.
It's probably the most different Punto GT I've driven compared compared to all the other ones.
You never drove my silver one, did you? Which is 240
No,
brake,
you
which
took
is
me
a
out
shame.
of
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
Just needs, yeah. I think with a bit of a tune from Bruno, I think you'll see a different side to this car.
Will it pick up turbo quicker? Or?
Possibly with the fueling and changing the advanced spark
When should we give it
advance.
to him? When did
Whenever
he
you're
say?
ready, I can message him.
Yeah, message him. We'll drop it off. Alright, fucking hell. We're not on the Autobahn here.
Yeah, it's Autobahn. You don't see the sign.
Currently, we're driving through Mexico, guys.
If it's hot enough, not
It's that
wearing.
time of year where in the morning it's
It's
cold,
cold.
you put your heaters on, and
Yeah.
then by the time you get home, it's hot.
Yeah. So, but what's your view anyway? What's your verdict? You know, what's your favourite?
I'm going for Uno Turbo, but I do love it. I've loved Punto GTs. But
See, it's so difficult, ain't it? We're doing these review things.
And we're not helping.
We're not helping.
So comment below, you guys choose. I think it's all to do with, do you know what I reckon it's to do with? It's to do with like what stories you've got with a car.
Yeah.
So I've got a lot of sentimental stories with an Uno Turbo. I don't have any sentimental stories with a Punto GT.
Yeah, see, for
So
me,
for me, it's Uno
I
Turbo.
started off with a Mark 1 Punto 1.1, then I went straight into a Midnight Blue GT. And I loved it. Absolutely
so it's all
loved
to do
it.
with stories, I think.
Yeah.
What, you know,
Just living my youth.
triggers memories of. And for me, the Uno Turbo triggers a lot of memories.
Right. So, outro as we're pulling in.
Thank you guys for watching another one of our videos where we test drive two cars and we don't know what we're talking about. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below what car you prefer, the Punto GT or the Uno Turbo. And I'm going for Uno Turbo. Let's see out the comments what wins, Uno or Punto.
Yeah.
You know,
Maybe do a poll at some point. Insta
do a
poll.
poll.
Insta poll.
head over to my Instagram and I'll do a poll.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Right. See you everyone
Thank
later.
you guys.
The joys of owning 80/90s Fiat. You gonna close that yet?
Doesn't want to shut. Jiggle the handle. Oh my god, this is stupid.